everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into a shocking development that has sent waves across the Black Sea and beyond. Ukraine has successfully destroyed a major Russian warship, marking one of the most significant blows to Russia's naval forces in recent years. This attack is more than just a tactical victory. It's a psychological shock for Russia and a powerful demonstration of Ukraine's growing military capabilities. The warship in question was considered a key asset of the Russian Navy, heavily armed and strategically positioned to control parts of the Black Sea. Its destruction shows that Ukrainian forces are not only capable of striking at the heart of Russia's maritime power, but are also able to do so with precision and timing. The attack has forced Russian naval units to retreat, leaving a clear gap in their defense lines and raising serious concerns about the security of their remaining fleet. Ukraine's ability to carry out such an operation is rooted in years of careful preparation and the adaptation of modern warfare techniques. This includes the use of advanced missiles, intelligence gathering, and coordination across multiple branches of the military. The success of this strike sends a strong message to the world. Ukraine is not merely defending its territory, but is actively capable of challenging one of the largest military powers on the planet. The impact of this attack extends far beyond the immediate destruction of the warship. Russia's naval strategy has relied on a show of strength, using its fleet to project power in the Black Sea and beyond. With a major ship taken out, Russia now faces both operational and psychological setbacks. Naval commanders are forced to rethink their deployments, and morale among sailors is likely shaken. The retreat of Russian ships in the aftermath reflects both caution and a recognition of Ukraine's improved strike capabilities. For Ukraine, this victory is a boost not just militarily, but also politically. It demonstrates to allies and adversaries alike that the country can protect its sovereignty while also threatening key Russian assets. International observers are taking note, and the strike has sparked discussions about the balance of power in the region. The destruction of a heavily armed warship is a significant escalation, and it could influence future negotiations or military strategies on both sides. The methods used in this strike are a testament to modern military technology. Precision, guided missiles, accurate targeting systems, and real-time intelligence all played a role in ensuring the operation's success. Unlike older naval battles, which often involved large-scale engagements, this incident highlights how strategic strikes can have an outsized impact with relatively limited resources. Ukraine's forces demonstrated efficiency and effectiveness, achieving a high-value target without prolonged confrontation. Russia's reaction has been swift but cautious. Following the strike, reports indicate that Russian naval movements have become more defensive, with ships retreating from exposed positions and avoiding risky maneuvers. This cautious approach may prevent further immediate losses, but it also limits Russia's ability to assert dominance in contested waters. The psychological toll of seeing a major warship destroyed cannot be underestimated, especially when it occurs so close to home waters. The broader strategic implications are significant. Control of the Black Sea has always been crucial for both Russia and Ukraine. For Russia, it ensures access to key ports, maintains supply lines, and serves as a base for power projection. For Ukraine, asserting control over parts of the Black Sea limits Russia's operational freedom and safeguards Ukrainian ports and coastal infrastructure. This attack shifts the balance, even if temporarily, in favor of Ukraine. On the ground, Ukrainian forces are capitalizing on the momentum generated by such victories. Military analysts point out that successful operations like this one can disrupt enemy planning, reduce morale, and create opportunities for further strategic gains. Each strike against Naval targets increases pressure on Russia to respond while simultaneously showing that Ukraine is a force capable of offensive action. This dynamic adds complexity to the conflict and raises the stakes for both sides. The international response to this development has been notable. Allies of Ukraine have praised the precision and effectiveness of the strike, highlighting it as an example of what coordinated support and training can achieve. Meanwhile, countries closely aligned with Russia are monitoring the situation with concern, recognizing that a weakened naval presence in the Black Sea could have far-reaching consequences for regional security. The event has sparked renewed discussions on arms support, defense strategies, and the potential for further escalation. While this victory is significant, the risks remain. Any further naval engagements could lead to retaliation, and the possibility of escalation is high. Both sides are aware that actions in the Black Sea carry strategic, political, and symbolic weight. For Ukraine, maintaining momentum without overextending forces is critical. For Russia, restoring confidence in its navy while avoiding further losses is a pressing challenge. The psychological dimension of this strike cannot be ignored. In warfare, perception often matters as much as physical assets. The destruction of a flagship warship sends a message to Russian forces, both on the water and on land, that they are vulnerable. It also boosts Ukrainian morale and strengthens national confidence. In conflicts where morale and public perception play a role, such strikes can have consequences beyond immediate military calculations. Experts suggest that Ukraine's ability to hit high-value targets signals a shift in the nature of the conflict. Rather than relying solely on defensive measures or conventional confrontations, Ukraine is demonstrating the effectiveness of precision strikes, intelligence-led operations, and tactical innovation. These capabilities not only serve immediate military objectives, but also complicate Russia's strategic planning. The retreat of Russian naval forces may only be the beginning of a long-term recalibration. Looking ahead, the destruction of this warship could set a precedent for future operations. Ukrainian forces may continue to target other high-value Russian assets, leveraging intelligence and technology to maximize impact. Each successful strike reinforces a pattern of capability, forcing Russia to adapt and reconsider its approach. The conflict in the Black Sea is far from over, but Ukraine has undeniably shown that it can shape the operational environment to its advantage. This event also underscores the importance of modern technology in warfare. The ability to identify, track, and strike enemy vessels with precision is a game changer. Countries observing this conflict are likely to study Ukraine's methods closely, understanding how smaller forces can leverage technology to challenge more powerful adversaries. The dynamics of naval warfare are evolving, and this strike exemplifies that shift. For Russia, the implications are immediate and long-term. Operationally, the loss of a key warship reduces combat capacity and limits strategic options. Psychologically, it raises questions about vulnerability and the effectiveness of existing tactics. Politically, it may lead to criticism of naval leadership and calls for adjustments in strategy. The retreat of ships following the strike is both a defensive measure and a signal of caution, highlighting the challenges Russia now faces in maintaining control over contested waters. In conclusion, Ukraine's destruction of a major Russian warship is a landmark moment in the ongoing conflict. It demonstrates the country's growing military sophistication, the effectiveness of precision strikes, and the ability to challenge Russian dominance in the Black Sea. The retreat of Russian forces reflects both tactical caution and the psychological impact of losing a key asset. For Ukraine, this victory boosts morale, strengthens political standing, and signals a shift in operational capabilities. For Russia, it raises strategic, operational, and psychological challenges that will need to be addressed. The Black Sea remains a contested and highly strategic area, and this strike marks a turning point, highlighting the evolving nature of modern warfare and the increasing capability of Ukraine to shape the battlefield to its advantage. This strike will be studied by military analysts and observers worldwide as an example of precision, preparation, and the impact of modern technology in warfare. Ukraine has sent a clear message. It is a force capable of striking decisively, and Russian forces must now reconsider their posture in the region. The implications will unfold over time, but for now, Ukraine has achieved a momentous victory, one that will be remembered as a defining episode in this conflict. The success of this operation also underscores the importance of intelligence, preparation, and coordination in modern military campaigns. It is a reminder that even the most powerful forces can be vulnerable if they underestimate their opponent or fail to adapt to evolving tactics. Ukraine's ability to capitalize on these factors has reshaped the dynamics in the Black Sea and demonstrated the potential for smaller, well-coordinated forces to inflict significant damage. Ultimately, this event is more than just a single strike. It represents a shift in the momentum of the conflict, a challenge to Russian naval dominance, and a clear statement about Ukraine's operational capabilities. The retreat of Russian ships in response to the strike highlights the tangible effects of precision warfare, both on the battlefield and in the broader strategic landscape. As the conflict continues, the lessons from this operation will resonate, emphasizing the evolving nature of modern warfare and the critical role of strategic planning, intelligence, and technology in shaping outcomes. Ukraine's victory serves as a reminder that even against a formidable adversary, innovation, precision, and determination can achieve extraordinary results. The destruction of the Russian warship is a testament to these principles and a pivotal moment in the ongoing struggle for control of the Black Sea and beyond. This operation will likely influence future military planning on both sides, marking a turning point that demonstrates the power of calculated, decisive action in modern conflict.